I want to talk about one of those products that ONPASSIVE has not launched yet. I think they'll launch it very, very soon, but they haven't launched it yet. And that product is their social media platform, ONET. And I really want to talk about the business model that other social media platforms use today and what ONPASSIVE is going to be doing. You know, when Ash started to build ONPASSIVE, he was not going to build a social media platform, ONET. He wasn't going to do it. But over time, he understood that he had to do it because the other social media networks that are out there, they just weren't secure, they weren't private, and they weren't ethical. And ONPASSIVE is all about making it right. Those things online that just quite aren't there yet, they're not doing the right thing. And as Ash looked at the social media platforms that are out there, he just said, I have to do this. And of course, Ash and his team in Hyderabad, 600 strong technicians, anything they build, they do it in a way that is so much better that's there right now. And ONET is no exception. ONET, it is superior. Just like most of the other social media network platforms, it is free, but they do things in such a way that as people come in and use it, they're going to understand why they're there, and they're going to understand why they never want to go back to the other social media outlets. So let's talk about the business model of the Facebooks, of the Twitters, of the Instagrams, all the social media networks that are out there. And they're all pretty much the same. And basically what these individuals do is they come in and they get your information and they sell it. So when we look at these social media platforms, there is no privacy. When you come into it, you think that you're gonna have an intimate relationship with those individuals you follow, your family, your friends, your coworkers, your groups. That it's just going to be with those individuals. That's just not the case. With all of these social media platforms, there is no privacy. As you come in, they sell everything that you're putting in there to third parties, and those third parties, they take that information and then they try to market. They try to market to you. And they use it, and they do that using AI, artificial intelligence. And as you come in and give your information to them, all that information goes into AI, and then they follow you all over the internet. They can find you whenever you come in. They know where you're at, where you're going, and they will put stuff in front of you that they think you will buy. So the privacy is out the window with these social media platforms. It's gone. You never had it. You will never have it because they use all the material, all the information you give them to market to you to try and get you to buy their products. And this is done with a third party, the third party people that they sell the information to. So as far as privacy goes, it's done. And it doesn't matter whether it's your information, whether it's your content, whether it's pictures, videos, really anything you put online, when it goes on one of those platforms, it's no longer yours. They own it. I don't think anybody came into these social media platforms thinking that everything they have, when they put it in there, no longer is theirs. And it doesn't matter what it is. It can be a simple picture, it can be a video, it can be content, it can be anything. It no longer belongs to you, but it belongs to the Facebooks, to the Twitters, to the Instagrams. All of these individuals are taking your information and monetizing it and making money. And they do a really, really good job of it. These individuals make billions of dollars every year. But again, I don't think it was our intention to come onto these social media platforms and give them everything that we have, everything about us. You know, the other thing they do as you're on these platforms is they censor everything. If you don't have the same mindset that they have, not only will they censor you, but they'll block you, they'll delete what you have, and if you continue to do it, they'll just cancel you. And really what they're trying to do is to manipulate us to get into the same place they're at with the same mindset that they have. And as I came into the social media sphere, the ecosystem, I didn't come on so that they could try and manipulate me and try and get me to think and feel the same way they do. That's just not right. I think people as they come on should be able to express their opinion. should be able to put up content that expresses that opinion without the ramifications of being totally canceled, censored. And again, this is what these individuals do. It's part of their marketing plan. Obviously, if they can get you to think like they do, they're going to be able to sell you more. And they do not want fresh and new opinions on their social media platforms. They don't want it. Whatever they believe, whether you agree with it or not, really doesn't matter. They're going to want you to agree, and if you don't, they're going to try and manipulate you in a way that you will agree. And then the last thing is security. You know, when you come on any of these social media outlets, you want to know that your information is secure. Well, we already know it's not, because privacy's out the wall, out the door, and anything that you give them, they're already selling it. But the security on these platforms is just not very good. And people can come in, hack, and get all your information, and obviously sell it again to third-party individuals that will use it in sometimes nefarious ways, either to steal from you or again to manipulate you and get you to buy their products. So the business model of the existing social media platforms today, it's absolutely horrible. And when Ash saw that, and Ash is the CEO of ONPASSIVE, when Ash saw that, he just knew he had to do something about it. So he brought in ONET. And ONET takes that business model and turns it 180 degrees. And as you look at ONET, it is secure, it is private, it is ethical. And when you come on and you're on the social platform of ONET, it is your social media platform. You get to control it. You own all the information that you put on there. ONPASSIVE is never going to share anything that you give them with third parties. It will never, ever happen. Ash hates that. He hates that about Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those other social media platforms. He will never share content. He will never share pictures. He will never share videos. He will let you voice your opinion. He will let you have a conversation with other people and come to a consensus of what you believe. And the security of ONET is absolutely stellar. They're not going to be able to come in, steal your information, and again, use it for nefarious reasons. So when Ash looked at the social media business model that's out there today, he knew he had to do something, and he did ONET. And again, ONET is built from the ground up. It's proprietary. It's cutting-edge technology. It's superior. And it's free. So as people come into ONET, and as we launch to the world this year, probably the first month we'll have at least 500,000 people in ONET using that social media platform. It could be as much as 1 million people the first month. And as we look at it as founding members, those individuals that are participating with ONET, what does that do for us? You come in, you look at ONET, and you go, well, that's nice, but it's free. What's that going to do for me? Doesn't make me any money. And we get paid off of the sales of ONPASSIVE, and I'm not going to go over that today, but it's a very, very dynamic way we get paid and what ONPASSIVE does for us. But looking at ONET, because it's free, what does that do for the founding members of ONPASSIVE? When the light bulb went off in my little pea brain, I got very, very excited about ONET and what Ash is going to be doing. It's absolutely genius what he's going to be doing and how he's going to be marketing ONPASSIVE. Because he's made a superior product in ONET, people will flock into ONET. And it'll probably start with 500,000 or 1 million people that first month. By the end of the year, I don't know how many people are going to be there. It could be tens and tens and tens of millions of individuals. Again, using a free product. But what does that do for you and I as founding members participating with ONPASSIVE? Sorry about that. This is so powerful. We know that people come on and use their social media platform almost every day. It's a ritual. They come on, they make comments, they put pictures up, they put videos up, they get in different groups, they do all kinds of things. And obviously you're going to be able to do all of that with ONET and so much more. But as you look at the millions of people coming into ONET, and this will go viral and people will share it. It's the same thing that happened with Facebook. They started out with a few hundred, went to a few thousand, 1 million, 10 million, 20 million. Now they've got 2 billion people or 2 billion accounts in Facebook. This is going to happen with ONET because it is superior and it leaves the control in people's hands. It's not trying to steal stuff from them. And because of that, People will come in by the thousands, the tens of thousands, and hundreds of thousands, and millions. What does that do for us as founding members of ONPASSIVE? This is so ingenious. These individuals are going to be coming in, and they will have the opportunity, if they want, to review the other products of ONPASSIVE. And we know most of the products of ONPASSIVE you have to pay for. But you'll have individuals coming in that want a domain name. Maybe they look it up on OwnNet and they're trying to find a place to buy a domain name. Well, ONPASSIVE has that. You know, if we run over to the product pool of ONPASSIVE, and this is a small pool of the products of ONPASSIVE, there are 20 here. You can see the domain is right there. Maybe they want to get into an educational platform. Well, it's right there, O Academy. Maybe they want to get into an email user, and again, they go to OMail. I believe this will be another free product. They can come in and use the mail service of ONPASSIVE. Again, it's superior. Maybe they want to drive traffic to their existing business. They're not quite sure how to do that. Well, we come down here. Where is it? It's right here. O-Tracker is right here. So as we look at the products of ONPASSIVE, and again, this is just 20 of them. There are more than this, a lot more than this. People that come into ONET are going to be able to review the products of ONPASSIVE if they want to. We don't push anything on anybody, but people will come in looking for something, and we have that something. And we know that the products of ONPASSIVE, they're superior at a lower price point. So as people come into ONET, not only are they going to have the advantage of reviewing the other products of ONPASSIVE, and it will make their life easier. Whatever product they're looking for, we know that the products of ONPASSIVE, they're superior. So these individuals will come in and review the products, and they will use the products. Over time, I believe everybody that comes into ONET will find something else that they need and want to use, and when they do it, they're absolutely going to love it. But it's even more powerful than that. You know, we have about 700,000 founding members in ONPASSIVE today, and probably 500,000 of those will be in ONET the first month. And as we come into ONET and we socialize, we socialize with those individuals we want to, those groups we want to, whatever they are. As we socialize with these individuals, they're going to share it with their friends who are going to share it with their friends. It's how things go viral. And because ONET is so powerful and is superior to anything out there, whether you're looking at a Facebook or an Instagram or Twitter or any other of the social media networks out there, because it's secure, big deal, private, and it's ethical. We never steal anything from anybody. I believe this thing will absolutely go viral, and as more people come in and have the opportunity to look at the products of ONPASSIVE, it becomes extremely powerful for those individuals participating with ONPASSIVE, the founding members of ONPASSIVE. So Ash, again, he knocks it out of the ballpark every time. When you look at ONET, when you look at the thought process behind it, why it was developed and made, and we're going to put it out there on the internet, it's to help people get to a place where people aren't stealing their information. They can actually have a social media site that is theirs. They control it. They can talk to who they want to. They can bring people in. They can start other groups. It's terrific for personal, for business. It's really great for everything because you're in control and nobody's trying to steal anything from you. In fact, we're keeping everything very, very secure. Because of what Ash has done, because of what's going to happen with this one little niche, social media platforms, and the amount of people that are going to be coming in, I don't know how many people will come into ONET. I believe over time, it'll be in the hundreds of millions of individuals. Will we ever bring in everybody that's in Facebook or Twitter or Instagram? I don't know. I can kind of see what Ash has done, and it is so superior. That could happen. But even if it doesn't, again, it's one niche, people coming in by the millions that have the opportunity to look at the products of ONPASSIVE. We do not do this in a pushy way. We only do it when they're looking for something. We put it in front of them to show them the very best. But if people come in and don't want to look at anything, that's okay. Again, this is their social media platform, and they can organize it and bring people in the way they want to. But I can tell you, with the tens of millions of people that will be coming in and using this platform, What it does for the founding members of ONPASSIVE, it makes your bottom line better, because eventually all of these individuals, I believe, will come in and need something that ONPASSIVE has that they have to pay for. And if they don't pay for it here, they're going to pay for it someplace else. We know it's going to be a inferior product, and they're going to have to pay more for it. So it's a really, really easy thing for ONPASSIVE to do. So Ash Mufareh, when he created ONET, and again, it has not been presented to us yet. I think it'll happen probably in the next few weeks, or at least the next few months. It is one of those products that is so powerful, and it's going to help ONPASSIVE obviously grow, but it's going to help us as founders increase that bottom line because of the way Ash has structured it. And it's always genius because of the way Ash and his team have structured it, the way they're going to put it out there. It is a free product, and people will rush in because it gives them their privacy back, it gives them their control back, and it is 100% ethical, and people are just going to absolutely love it. So it's a quick look at ONET, what it's going to be doing on the social media niche. I think it's going to be extremely powerful. And then, of course, as founding members of ONPASSIVE, I think Ash just knocked it out of the park again, and we're going to benefit ways that we really even haven't thought about yet. So that's it for today, guys. Just a quick look at ONET. I thought it was important to come on and talk about it because people aren't thinking about ONET because it's free, but it is so powerful what it's going to do to our marketplace. It's a really, really cool thing. And again, Ash Mufareh, he just keeps doing it and doing it. It keeps getting better and better and better. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great week. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel down below, go ahead and subscribe. Click the bell on the right, and as I do more updates, you'll get notifications. There's some extremely powerful things coming out. I was going to go over some numbers today, looking at all the people coming in from ONET and all the other products of ONPASSIVE. But I'll do that another day. I really kind of have to get permission for that. But when I do, and I think I'll do it probably in the next couple of days, it's extremely powerful. If you're a founder in ONPASSIVE, you're absolutely going to love it. And I'll try and do that in the next couple of days. But for now, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell on the right. And when I do that video, you'll get notification. I don't think you're going to want to miss it. So that's ONET. Powerful, powerful, powerful. We're in a great place. And we are in the process of launching right now. We're in the pre-launch, shortly going into the soft launch. So we're in a really, really good place. You guys have a great week, and we'll absolutely see you on the inside.